What up, guys? This is the Rogue Man, alongside with Diego and Asdif, bringing you GamerWhores podcast number 3. We're
What's
not
up?
dead yet.
Hey guys.
So first topic is well, what do you guys want to talk about first? Black Ops 2 or Halo 4?
Black Ops 2.
All right, because the last time we did one of these, we just talked about the rumors and what we expected from it. So this time, let's actually talk about what the game it really is. Were you guys actually happy with the way that it turned out?
Not at first. I hated it at first.
Yeah, you really hated that game. Like you
I
complained
wouldn't
a lot
know.
about
I
it.
didn't get to play the thing for not even a week.
Yeah, you have like a week's experience on that,
Not even. It was like 3 or 4 days.
dude. When are you gonna get your internet fixed?
Whenever we pay the bill that we supposedly owe.
But didn't you guys pay the bill?
We paid the last bill, and they want us to pay this bill along with 2 other months.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's Comcast for you.
Yeah.
Why don't you just cancel it and then put it back on?
We
Like,
can
it's in your
because we have to
contract.
finish paying the bills if you're going to cancel it.
Yeah, they
That's
don't let you do that.
It goes on your credit.
Oh, whatever. Fuck Comcast.
Hey, Comcast is amazing.
Not
Uh-huh.
really. They screw you over on the prices. But
That's why I have
Can we talk about
DirecTV.
Black Ops 2, please?
Oh yeah.
All right. Anything in particular that you guys don't like? Let's start off with the negatives.
I personally don't like the maps at all, except for like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling any of the maps really in this game. Like, I can't think of a single map that I actually like.
I mean, I like yeah.
Don't you like Hijacked?
Yeah, Hijack. There you go. That's the name of it. I like Hijack and Shipment. It's alright, but I
Shipment.
think only in free form.
Shipment.
Yeah, Shipment.
There's no map called Shipment.
Yeah. Oh no, Cargo. Oh my god.
Dude,
Yeah, I don't like Cargo.
map
Yeah, I haven't
sucks.
played it in a while, so
What? Anyways. Anything else that you don't like about it?
It needs more guns.
I feel like
Yeah.
none of the guns really seem unique or
Futuristic.
anything. Yeah, they look just like normal guns, and none of them seem really unique or anything. So it just seemed very boring when it came to the guns.
yeah. I mean, there's a few cool ones. Like the PDW is pretty cool.
But after a while, they just get boring.
Yeah, I mean, I hate using the same one. I mean,
It's the same old guns and the same
Over
old
and
maps.
over and over again.
Yep.
Gets repetitive.
Yep.
yeah.
Like, I can't play that game for too long because people only play on the same maps. So it just gets boring.
And me, I only play free for all because I feel when I play by myself on a team-based game, I always get the sucky people on my team.
That's why you gotta roll in a party.
Yeah, that's why I don't play team-based games, because I basically do horrible every time I do without a party.
It's always better to have friends.
I don't like the way that the score system worked this time because it seems like it's harder to get the streaks. Especially since you die like really quickly. Unless you like camp your little ass off.
I hate how there's always someone behind you. Always.
Yeah. It seemed to me like they had to trade off, good spawns for smaller maps. So that's why you're always getting killed from behind.
I think I hate the spawn system. I just hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And after the patch, they messed up some things like nasty.
Like what?
Like the PDW. I mean, I get why they patched it, but now it's not as good as it was.
Well, I mean, the submachine guns were pretty overpowered because that's pretty much the only thing you could actually use. Because everything else really just didn't work the same way because the maps were so small.
Yeah. I mean, I think the best part of Black Ops 2, I mean, since the first Black Ops game that I ever had, multiplayer was basically the thing that I loved the most about it. But I think in Black Ops 2, I love zombies way better than multiplayer.
Zombies.
Which is weird though because these, if you ask me, are pretty much the worst zombie maps that they've had.
But yeah, that's like the best part of the game.
I mean, if you're willing to play for a long time and willing to do a bunch of stuff, I mean, I think it's worth it, but I personally don't like playing for hours and hours to get to high round, and especially in transit where you have to go around like basically the whole map to find the freaking parts for everything.
Yeah, I feel like with the zombie games, they always make it more and more complicated every time. I don't like that.
I hate the fact that there's basically no storyline behind
I
it.
mean, it's really fun at first because then you gotta follow all the pieces.
Yeah.
But once you've done it already and you restart the round, it's like, oh, I don't want to have to do all these steps all over again. Like, I've already turned on the power at that place. I've already gotten the parts for this thing. I don't want to do it over and over again.
Yeah, it seems like they focused a lot on the overly complicated stuff, and they just ruined the replayability of it, because I really cannot play Transit
They
anymore.
need better maps already.
I mean, I can play it, but they have to add on more DLC to it. I mean, they are gonna do that for sure, but I don't know.
Yeah, but if it ends up being like it is now, it's not going to last long.
Yeah.
I mean, as of right now, I don't have no plans on buying any of the DLC for it.
I might get the season pass. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I don't know about the season pass, because
I'm definitely not buying that.
I mean, the maps that they have now, just they suck, and I don't see how they're going to improve on that. But we'll see how that happens.
I mean, and then there's not really that much of a difference between the first Black Ops and this Black Ops, so that's another major factor that is not.
I don't know. I like this Black Ops better than the last. But in terms of multiplayer wise.
Yeah, I totally agree with you because I couldn't play it for more than like a week without getting bored of it.
All I could say is that I like this game a lot better than last year's Call of Duty.
Oh my god.
I mean, MW3, it was annoying at first, and then I started liking it. I had different opinions on it throughout the year, but at the end of the day, it was a pretty good game on my opinion. But I think the community like messes it up every year.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when a game becomes as popular as Call of Duty, because you have everybody playing it, and most people tend to be idiots.
See, I hate Modern Warfare 3, but the only reason I like being on is because I get to hear Diego rage. That's the best part.
Yeah, I could not play Modern Warfare 3 for long, because there was something off about it. Just something that didn't feel right for me, and I just couldn't play it.
It just, like, Modern Warfare 3, it's like I play, and I can't have fun unless I'm just not trying to play.
Again, on MW3, all I played was free for all because I couldn't hop on a team-based game without a party, or I would get absolutely raped.
See, and I think the funnest part was when me and Diego would jump into a free-for-all lobby, and we would just, like, talk mess in the lobby or act like idiots.
Yeah, that was fun.
Alright, so what would you guys say is the best part of Black Ops 2?
Like throughout the whole game, or like multiplayer, zombies, or campaign.
Throughout the whole game.
I think zombies.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can play, really.
So it's unanimously zombies.
I mean, I can play multiplayer. It's not like I hate it, but
yeah, but it's
just not as.
It's nothing that's unique or anything. It's Call of Duty. So
yeah.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's nothing special.
I mean, I'm interested on what they're gonna do after Black Ops 2 because the Modern Warfare franchise is basically over, and then but I'm pretty sure Black Ops 2. Well, I haven't finished the campaign, so I'm not sure, but I'm sure Black Ops 2 doesn't have a sequel to it.
Black Ops 3.
That'd be horrible.
Well, it's gonna be interesting to see where they're gonna take this, because from what I hear, they're actually gonna make Modern Warfare 4.
But the guy that played the voice for Captain Price, he said there wasn't gonna be one.
Well, I don't know about that, but
There's always rumors. Oh, yeah, there's gonna be. Oh, there's not gonna be. Oh, blah blah blah.
I just don't see where they could take the Call of Duty franchise right now. Because I mean, the only thing that I could see is for them to go back in time.
I would hate that.
Well, it's not like they could just keep going forward.
You're gonna go back to muskets.
I mean, I don't like that when like World at War wasn't my cup of tea because I just don't like I don't know. I just don't like. I like modern futuristic games.
I mean, I kind of like World War II, but the problem is like those games always feel stiff and rigid,
Look,
and they don't feel as like open as the modern games do.
I don't know. I like the World War II shooters, but that's because I played a lot of them. And I feel like I got tired of the whole modern games because, I don't know, I think Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3 kind of ruined it for me. Because those games were kind of retarded. So, yeah.
What about Halo 4?
love it.
Halo 4 is just awesome.
It really is.
There's not really much I can say about it anything bad about it other than I can't really play it for a long time by myself.
Yeah, I mean neither. I mean I could play it for about 30 minutes and then I'll switch back to Black Ops or I can't play it by
I have to play with people on that.
My only problem is that the amount of maps that they have is so small.
Dude, on Slayer there's only like
There's
6
a
maps.
DLC that came out, I think.
Yeah, but that's DLC.
We're
I
talking
don't want to
about
have
launch.
to pay for more stuff.
And not to mention the file browser and the file sharing is hard as hell to understand. So there goes all your custom maps and your griftball and crap.
I mean, for Halo 4, I think the worst thing about the multiplayer is definitely the small amount of maps. And for the single player, it seemed like it was a lot easier than the older Halo games.
I mean, I
haven't finished it.
As if me and you like we're going through that thing like nobody's business on
Exactly.
Legendary.
It was extremely easy. I was expecting, like Reach. Reach was
Don't
pretty
ruin
hard.
it for me. I haven't finished it.
All we're gonna tell you is that if
He
you want to
dies.
play that on Legendary, then go for it. You're not really gonna notice that big of a difference.
I'd rather do it like with 2 people on Legendary. Seems more fun.
If you get 2 people on there, you guys are just gonna
Walk right through it.
tear through that thing easy.
Do you know Mr. Griffin?
Who?
Mr. Griffin? He's right next to Miss Sexton, the bald guy.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I went for a visor. He was telling me about how him and his buddy finished it like on the same day on Legendary. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It also seemed like a very, very short campaign.
yeah, it was short.
But I also remember Halo 3 having a pretty short one also.
I never played. I mean, I only played Halo 2 and Reach. I finished the campaign, but it wasn't even towards storyline for Halo 4, and I never played Halo 3. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
Halo 3, I played it like split screen, like the entire game in one night. So,
With who?
oh, with a cousin.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, Halo 4, pretty much an awesome game. I can't really say anything wrong about it, except for the whole Spartan Ops thing. I don't know about that.
I haven't. Well, me and Anthony were playing Spartan Ops the other day, but I never.
Like, it seems like they're just reusing the same maps, just in different ways. So,
It's funner when you have like at least 3 people in total. Cause like I played with my cousin and his friend, and we had a pretty good blast on just the first mission.
yeah, because I thought it was gonna be more of like an episodic kind of mini series going on, but really, it's pretty boring. Like I would have preferred if they had like kept Firefight.
Definitely.
Oh, I do love what they did with Infection though.
No.
I hated what they did with the Infection.
I think it's pretty
Infected
awesome.
was better when you were just a Spartan with an energy sword.
Exactly. They tried to go for the whole zombie thing, and it just.
Yeah, I think that's good.
But I liked it better when it just looked like a simple game that somebody has just like made.
It
Oh.
looked like a mod.
Exactly. It was like simple but really fun.
I mean,
This one, it's a lot more complicated because like the
You're the
zombies actually
Flood.
have like, yeah, the Flood have like abilities and everything, and it just, I don't know.
it
Like-
Wait,
was-
you know how the first Halo was on PC?
Yeah,
Why didn't they continue making it on PC?
I have no idea. Probably because Microsoft wanted to sell Xboxes, and well, having Halo as a launch title, pretty much, which it wasn't actually a launch title, but it was still an exclusive for it.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of helped to sell Xboxes,
Yeah.
so that's why they did it. I would have preferred it to be on the PC, but whatever. Anyways, what else should we talk about? Or is it? Did we cover everything for Halo 4? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So all in all, it's a really awesome game.
Definitely worth a buy.
Definitely. In fact, I would argue that it's pretty much better than Black Ops 2.
But is it worth a season pass?
I don't know any of the new maps, so I
I
wouldn't
mean,
know.
who knows? Treyarch does listen to the community a lot, so I don't know. I think they'll be alright.
Yeah, but at the same time, they have to listen to what Activision says, and Activision isn't exactly making the best of decisions, you know. But whatever. Anyways, anything else you guys want to add about Halo 4 or Black Ops 2?
Nope.
Nah, I think that's it.
Are you guys want to talk about how crazy of a week it's been? What with all these?
This week
scares?
this week went by so fast. I mean, when was it on Wednesday? Well, at our school, some idiots were saying that they were gonna bring guns to the school on Friday and all that because of what happened in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And they ended up arresting someone in our 9th grade center.
Somebody got suspended for 45 days.
Just
Bro?
45 days?
Yeah, somebody got somebody who was involved in the spreading of the rumors was caught, investigated, and was suspended for 45 days. And they're told if they come near the campus at all within those 45 days.
Wait, for spreading the rumor, they got suspended?
Yeah, because apparently they were the source of the rumor. Because they wouldn't give anybody up.
Oh.
But they also apparently have investigated and talked to 38 other students and prevented it.
I don't know. I think this was just a case of stupid people trying to be, you know, funny. And they just got caught in trouble because of them being stupid.
I'm surprised like not a lot of stupid stuff happened today on the 21st. I was expecting like a lot of riot stories or something, but no.
Not really, because there's been a lot of other times that they've pretty much said that it's going to be the end of the world. And
Y2K!
Exactly.
I mean, but 2K, well, not 2K. I mean,
Why?
I think 2012 was like the major one because of the Mayans and all that bullcrap.
It was probably just the most publicized one.
Yeah, it was probably like the most gold.
Yeah, it was probably, I would say that it was the most overhyped apocalypse ever.
Hey, we all survived the rapture, didn't we?
I love what they did, like what advertisers did. Like there's a condom company, and they were doing a bunch of slogans like about the end of the world. It was badass.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, this is a pretty chill end of the world, if you ask me.
And I don't remember where I heard, but or where it was, but I heard news that supposedly a man was getting into his car, and somebody came up to him with like a revolver or something, trying to rob him, mug him, and the guy had tricked the mugger into thinking that his wallet was in the trunk of the car.
Now,
And
who
when he
would believe that?
And when he went to the trunk of the car, he pulled out an M14.
Wow.
Of all guns, an M14.
The old man.
Yeah, it was an old black guy.
You gotta protect yourself.
And it's funny because like you just know how stupider criminals get, but also like an M14.
That seems like a very random gun to have. I mean, really, who cares around an M14? But at the same time, who believes somebody when they say that they have their wallet in the trunk?
Somebody who's mugging somebody with an M14.
That guy's an idiot.
I mean, God, that seems stupid. But yeah, one thing I really like about all these apocalypse scares things is that it always shows you who the really gullible and stupid people are.
Yep.
I mean, really. Did any of you guys at any moment, believe any of the 2012 stuff?
Nope.
I liked how everyone was making a big deal out of it, in December last year,
You're not answering the question.
and that they couldn't wait to see what happened. And this year, basically, no one was talking about it until today.
And even then, I came over here to ask this, and I completely forgot.
Yep.
I was like, oh wait, it's the 21st.
I don't know, but I'm glad this whole 2012 stuff is over because I'm tired of hearing of it.
I was watching something on the History Channel earlier, and there was some special on about how some assholes already predicting like the next apocalypse that's gonna happen like between 2020. I mean, what? 2020 and 2030 and 2035
What a
to.
time frame.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's like, oh, they're basically giving us like stupid time expands.
So okay, our calculations were wrong.
All right, any
Turns out
predictions
Jesus'
on when the
plate
end
was
of the
more to
world
the
is
left.
going to be?
Billions of years from now.
All right, we got billions of years from now.
I really don't care.
We'll just say a random date.
15.
What?
All right,
March 18th.
of what year?
20 something.
All right, so you heard it here first. Any March 18th and the 20s,
What?
you should really just avoid.
What?
What?
What did you say?
Nothing.
I couldn't hear you. I was like, what?
Anyways. Yeah. How would you guys want the world to end?
I would hate for the world to end. I mean,
What would you
I-
prefer?
Something that is like spectacular and amazing, like with meteors or something. Something flashy, but something that doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I'm
No,
pretty
it
sure a
isn't
meteor
painful.
would hurt.
Well, I'm not saying, I want the meteor to land on me.
Oh, well, no. If it lands on you, yeah, it's not going to hurt because you're going to be dead instantly. But, I mean, the damage that it would cause... to
It's the end of the
planet
world.
would
Nobody's
pretty-
surviving.
you don't know that.
I want a fallout.
I mean, who knows? By the time the world ends, we're gonna be dead, and you never know. We might have discovered a way to get off this planet and found us a new one. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure we're just like 1,000 years away from starting to colonize other planets.
Not
that would
even.
be amazing. Nah, I
We're
mean,
gonna start colonizing the moon next year.
Well, I mean, the moon ain't shit. There's nothing there. Like, what are we going to do? Mine rocks?
Fuck yeah.
wait, is that
Rare moon.
drone still on Mars?
Well, it's not like it's going to come back.
I mean, yeah, but are they
Baby,
still
come
like,
back.
releasing like things they find and all?
I have no idea.
I don't think they found anything like at all.
Well, I mean, they really weren't expecting to find any life or anything.
Yeah, I mean, nah, I'm not saying that, but I mean,
It's like, oh my god, it's a transformer.
I'm pretty sure it was just there to survey stuff, you know?
so it's not gonna come back.
Nope.
Wait, how do they communicate with it, dude? That's freaking far.
Signal.
Wi-Fi.
They have 4G.
Exactly.
4G
They're
LTE.
Oh my
running on
God.
they're running on that Google Fiber.
Have you seen that stupid commercial for cricket? And it's a fucking 4Genie. I was like, what? So stupid. Oh my god! So what do y'all think about Gangnam Style hitting 1 billion views?
But I think that's actually a pretty big deal,
It's
because,
epic.
I mean, that's the equivalent of every person in India
What?
watching the video at least once.
I mean, wait. Let's say you watch it, like if you have a YouTube account, and then you go back to it. Does it count as another view?
Yes, it does.
So it's not basically like a billion people.
No. But it's pretty much the equivalent of everybody in India watching,
Yeah.
which is a pretty big thing.
God, India is so fucking small.
A billion people?
No, I'm talking about like the country itself.
It is.
To have 1 billion people.
It's like a mini Africa.
Okay, so I just
get
have
it.
to say this. I just got a random text message from a number saying, "This is Brian, Josh's dad. Can you text me when you get home, please? And I'll come get him."
You should text him that he has the wrong number. Who
Okay,
knows?
what's the number? Like, what does it start with?
What's the area code?
Yeah.
It's actually 281.
Okay, so it's not some, like, spam shit.
It's here.
Yeah, text them
So-
back, cause you never know.
Exactly.
Text him, Josh is dead.
Do it.
Oh,
Do
nah,
it.
nah.
I'm not doing that.
No,
Nah,
co-
do like,
I'll do
sorry,
it. I'll
sorry,
do it.
wrong
Hand me
number.
the phone, and I'll text that.
Say
No,
sorry,
fuck you.
wrong number. Don't be a dick.
I'll give you the number and you can text it from your phone. It ain't coming from my phone.
Nah, dude, don't be a dick.
Ah, fine. Gosh, you guys are no fun.
What if he like goes crazy and tracks the number?
This isn't fucking Liam Neeson, all right? He's not
You
gonna
don't know that?
catch us.
I fucking
Liam
love
Neeson's name in the movie was Brian.
Huh.
Dun dun dun.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh my god, I have to watch Taken 2.
Was that a good movie? Like, what was
From
the
the
movie
trailer, it seems to.
yeah, but it seems like they're going with the same story as last time, except this time's about the mom.
No shit.
I mean, change it up.
Well, it was the mom and the daughter.
So, I don't know. I'd like something different.
I don't know, dude. I wonder. Oh my god, I can't wait till Transformers 4 though. Transformers.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Wait, is Sam still gonna be on there?
I don't think he is.
I mean, if he's not, I'm gonna be like, ah.
Samuel Witwicky.
Didn't they say they were gonna get Mark Wahlberg to be the?
Yeah, he's gonna be in there. Wait, is he the guy from Ted?
Yeah,
What's 10?
Ted.
Oh, Ted.
Oh, I was about to say, you haven't seen that movie? It was awesome.
I haven't seen it.
Oh wow, it was awesome.
All right. Anything else to talk about?
Like what?
Anything random?
So, what was that
All-nighter.
big YouTube thing you were telling me about this iFly guy?
What?
Yeah. Some YouTube drama.
Woo!
Tell us.
That section of the podcast.
Well, you guys know that dude iFly, the one that was like that pretty much called
iFly
out.
Illini.
Yeah, the dude that called out Raw Instinct.
Who is Ryan?
Some dude that was like
Goddamn
pretty much
you.
copying T Mart's videos.
Oh, I remember those. I remember from
Damn.
from like one of T Martin's leaked videos for like BO2, like whenever they were doing that E3 thing. I remember
Excited.
when he was releasing details about the multiplayer, people like kept on commenting, "Oh, he's taking down notes." That guy that you said that he's taking down notes and all that. I was like, "Oh wow."
Yeah, well, anyways, ever since like Raw Instinct left, iFly has pretty much taken his place because there's
He left.
Yeah, Raw Instinct hasn't like uploaded or done anything pretty much since that. But iFly has pretty much taken his role as like, you know, the YouTube
Asshole.
douchebag.
What's his name? I fly what?
Illini.
I fly Island.
Yeah, and well, recently there was this video going around of him on this website, which I can't remember the website, but it's a website where you what?
That one?
I can't see from here.
Oh shit.
But
I found him, and he actually posted 2 hours ago a video called My
Confession.
Dot,
Oh, yeah, I'm
dot.
on his.
yeah,
I'm on his.
and that's about the fact that they found a video of him on this website where you get paid to masturbate.
What the hell?
Like, you get on front of a webcam, masturbate, and people pretty much give you money. And well, they confirmed that it was him.
How?
Because it was pretty much a video of him doing it. So.
And he's white.
You can see his face and everything.
Yeah, and the room was
Oh,
exactly
wow.
the same. It was pretty much everything.
Huh.
So now there's like this big. It's become a big YouTube thing. That's
How's that bad though?
I don't know. You know how haters are always making big deal about everything.
Get off
Yeah,
his
he's
dick,
gonna
bro. If he did that to fucking survive.
I mean,
then-
personally, I didn't even know a website like that existed. That seems
Me
like
neither.
an amazing thing.
That
to
sounds
do.
like chat roulette, but getting paid for it.
Exactly. That's fantastic. I mean, I don't know, because I mean, one of the things that they're saying is the fact that there were like guys and girls in the chat
Uh-huh.
during the whole like live streaming of him masturbating.
Mhm.
But it's not like he could control who's gonna watch it or anything. So they're pretty much calling him gay about it. But
How's that
whatever.
gay? You're fucking faggot for watching.
I mean, we're talking about haters here, so it doesn't even
Haters
matter.
gonna hate though.
But yeah, that's his story.
Yeah.
I personally don't think it's a big deal at all. Because I mean,
he,
hell, if I knew a website like that existed, I'd probably do that myself.
he seems to
Shit.
be handling it well, because on his Twitter, he posted, "What's up, guys? It's IFAP Illini," and somebody tweeted at him at iFly Illini. you got a nice dick, and he retweeted it. So
That's
he
awesome.
seems not to really care about it.
Yeah, apparently everybody on his Twitter has pretty much been like supportive about
Wait,
it.
was it big? Playing.
We will research this later, Diego, just for you.
I was playing, but okay.
Nope, we're researching
I like
it.
how he doesn't object.
But anyways, apparently everybody on Twitter has been really like cool with him about it, while everybody on the comments on his videos have pretty much been assholes. So that kind of shows you
Yeah,
what
on
are the
his
people that actually
confessions video,
watch
he actually has
these
everything
videos.
blocked. He has
Wait,
comments
do y'all want to talk about tech?
Sure, we could go for some tech talk. Do you have anything in specific?
Okay, what do you think were the best phones, tablets, tablets, let's break it up into two, like a 10-inch and a 7-inch category, and computer, computer, I guess.
Rogue Man's
All
about
right,
to get
well-
quiet, guys. You ready for this?
For phones, I would say that the biggest success this year has to be the Galaxy S3.
Yep, agreed.
I mean, that thing pretty much destroyed the iPhone 5. I mean, everybody is walking around with the Galaxy S3. You hardly see any iPhone 5s.
I think, okay, what about tablets?
It has to be the iPad again, because you haven't seen a tablet yet that has been able to beat the iPad.
Okay, what about the a 7-inch?
Well, the iPad Mini, would that fall under that category? Because technically
Yeah.
it's bigger.
Well, I mean it's 7.9 inches, but it's still a small tablet.
Well, I mean, I hear that the iPad Mini's actually been outselling the bigger iPad recently.
But that's because it's cheaper.
Well, yeah, but its biggest competition is the Nexus 7, and that thing's cheaper than it, and it's still
I think the
outselling it.
Nexus 7 was the best one because I mean it's still more powerful than the iPad Mini.
I think that's debatable, because the Tegra 3 processor, like, yeah, it's got the graphics, but the processor side of it really is nothing special. In fact, I'm pretty sure the iPad Mini has a better processor than that, and that thing's like almost 2 years old. Actually, it is 2 years old.
Which one?
The A5 processor.
Oh yeah,
They still using that?
yeah.
Yep,
Wow.
Wait, what processor does your iPad have?
the A5X.
Oh,
Ooh, has an X.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Apple.
So yeah, I mean, Apple's still kicking ass, but Android's definitely gonna be taking the lead soon. I mean,
I think what makes people go for Apple better is
The
the
name.
build quality and the apps on their app store.
yeah, the amount of apps in the App Store is insane. I can't find any good apps on Android, and iOS just has all of the best apps. So that's something that Android really needs to step up on.
The only problem is, with Apple, you have to pay for your Angry Birds.
Well, yeah, but you don't get the ads, and I mean the way that
You
the
jailbreak it.
the way that ads work on Android, they pretty much eat your battery quick.
For real?
Yeah, because it's constantly trying to get an internet signal.
That's horrible.
And it's like very inefficient, so it really just eats up your bandwidth.
But I mean, the other thing that Android has against the Apple, iOS, is that you could customize it way more than the iOS.
Well, yeah, but it's not that big of a deal, because yeah, you could change like the home screen and everything, but how many people actually like pay attention to that? People, the most that they do is change the wallpaper. And I mean, widgets at this point still just slow down your phone.
Woo!
So that's just nothing really special. I mean, when you really want, I mean, yeah, it's good for customizing, but that's when you're like a tech person and you want to like install custom ROMs and overclock it, underclock it, whatever it is that you want to do.
You could overclock a tablet.
Yeah, you can.
Why?
Actually, I think that they were able to actually overclock the Nexus 7 to 2 gigahertz.
Damn.
So,
That's already faster than my laptop, you hear?
well,
Okay,
yeah,
what are you expecting, like, game-wise next year, game system-wise?
God.
hopefully new consoles, because we definitely need new consoles.
I hope I'm pretty sure that Microsoft will be releasing the new Xbox.
Yeah, and hopefully they do, because
At least announce it.
these things that we're using are pretty much dinosaurs at this point.
I mean, when we got the new update for the dashboard, it seems slower for me.
Well, yeah, but it's because it's pretty much at its limits.
Ads on ads on ads on ads.
But yeah, it seems to me like what they've been doing with the Xbox pretty recently is just a lot of advertisement and trying to, get into the living room for like
Yeah.
video and stuff. They really haven't been focusing a lot on games.
I forgot when. I know it's next year, but I think it's January. They're gonna be adding a bunch of channels.
Yeah,
Like-
it seems like they've been focusing a lot on the app side of it, which I recently got back onto the PlayStation 3, and I noticed they even have their own like app section, which has all these video apps and everything. So you can kind of see the change that happened with the consoles.
I mean, do you think that PlayStation is ever gonna beat Xbox?
I think that Sony needs to change their kind of mentality before they could actually be able to beat Microsoft, because Sony for a really long time they were pretty much the kings of the home electronics market.
Oh.
So they kind of got greedy with the way that they designed stuff. They designed everything so that it revolved around them. I mean, just look at the way that the Vita is now.
I hate the Vita.
It kind of shows that Sony still hasn't, gotten the message that they're not number one anymore, because with the Vita, they pretty much released a smartphone that can play video games.
Woo.
And the memory cards for them are a Sony-made memory card that you can't get anywhere else, which is why they're so expensive. Which is something that Sony has always done.
Do they still have SD cards?
And they do not use SD cards.
Oh wow.
They use their own proprietary memory. And you could still see that in a lot of like Sony cameras and everything. They use these Sony branded memory cards so that you are actually forced to pay Sony instead of, buying any other random SD card.
Oh wow.
So that's something that really translated with the consoles, and that they designed it in a way that, yeah, it uses all this power, but they didn't really think about anybody else, like the developers who are the people that make the games. So it's really hard to develop for it, which is why the PlayStation 3 really didn't do so well, because it didn't have any really good games, and it ran everything else like crap.
What do you think about cut that out.
What?
I had a brain fart.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me think.
Anyways, but yeah, I'm really excited for new consoles. I've been wanting new consoles for the past 2 years because I don't know, new games don't really seem new. They look the same. I mean, Halo 4 is probably the only game that has really surprised me when it comes to graphics. I mean, that game just looks amazing for an Xbox game. So, yeah.
New consoles cost too much.
I don't think that's true though, because this generation really showed us that consoles could get dirt cheap, but one of the reasons is that they came out, like, they've been out for so long that pretty much making them has gotten really cheap. But I mean, when you look back at the really old consoles, like the Atari consoles, the Segas, and the Nintendo consoles, like in today's dollars, they were like pretty much the prices of a PC. So it kind of shows you that, you know, these consoles that we have aren't exactly that expensive. I mean, you could pick up a PlayStation 3 for like $200. You really couldn't say that about any of the old consoles. You were stuck paying like $400, $600. You know, so I would say that we're in pretty good times when it comes to the consoles, though they've really overstayed their welcome, if you ask me. But yeah, any games that you guys are actually looking forward to for the next generation, like any series games?
Not really.
I mean, I'm interested in how they're going to do the next Halo games, because new consoles means just amazing looking games. But I mean, you guys remember like the early Xbox 360 games, right?
Yeah.
I mean, those games look ugly compared to what they have nowadays. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what they're gonna do with the next consoles.
Yep.
I mean, anything you guys have to say about that?
I had a brain fart. I forgot what I was gonna talk about.
Well, was it about the consoles?
I don't know.
What about you, Rogue?
Nah. I
Well-
really don't care for consoles. I play my games and that's it.
Okay. How much are you willing to pay for the new consoles?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll never go over probably 400.
I actually don't think they're gonna go over 300.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd pay $250.
I mean, I would pay 400. I mean, I think the only reason they would go over 300 would be for special edition ones like the Halo, Gears.
yeah, but if you ask me, I feel like everybody got used to paying like less than $300 for their consoles, and they're not gonna go back to charging you like $600 like they did with the PlayStation 3 on launch.
I mean, like the only reason people get like the $300 instead of the $200 consoles is for memory, or for example on the Xbox, the memory or the Kinect.
That's one thing I don't like, is that you have to pay more for memory and you can't just buy like an adapter or something.
Yeah, I mean, well, you could buy a USB.
Well, what do you do? I mean, I want to change the hard drive without having to buy that, like, buy an Xbox hard drive that costs like $80 or so.
No, the hard drives cost like 130 actually.
Yeah,
There you
but
go.
for the amount of memory that you get, it's a really pretty big ripoff.
Yeah.
I mean, with the PlayStation 3, at least you could get like a laptop
Hard
kind
drive?
of hard drive and just put that in there.
What do you think about laptops in the future?
I think that laptops and tablets are gonna end up merging together.
I mean, they already have. Look at the new. I mean, Windows 8 basically was a window to that kind of tech. I mean, look at the Windows Surface tablet. That thing is basically a laptop. It has Windows RT though.
Yeah, but Windows RT isn't, Windows 8. Windows RT is a really, really underpowered version of Windows.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it basically has the same layout as Windows and everything.
Yeah, but people have gotten used to Windows, having all these different like programs and everything, and none of them are really gonna work on.
I mean,
RT.
well, there are laptops that turn into tablets now.
Yeah, I think that's the way that laptops are gonna go, because that's the only way that they're gonna be able to compete.
Yep.
So yeah,
What do you think about desktops?
desktops are definitely gonna have to change. We're gonna see a lot more all-in-one touchscreens.
Yeah, I mean, like the HP. I'm not sure if it's the Envy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it is the Envy. Look at it. It's a desktop, and you could basically carry it around. It's like a huge
that's
portable
definitely
screen.
where desktops are gonna go. I mean, you're still gonna have like these monsters, but those are gonna be very niche products that you're only gonna see for like professional use
Yeah.
and gaming. But what do you guys think about like the way that everything is, that where like everybody nowadays pretty much plays video games?
I think that's. I don't know. I mean, that's a hobby
Yeah, but
everyone can enjoy.
I mean, think about it. Like 5 years ago, nobody really played any video games, and nowadays everybody's walking around with like games in their phones and everything. So it kind of seems like the culture of video games has pretty much changed a lot.
Yep.
And I mean, it's affected things in good and bad ways. It's good in that there's a wider variety of games, but at the same time, we're getting a lot of pretty much the same things. I mean, every game has pretty much been trying to copy Call of Duty,
Yep.
and none of them have really been able to do it good. I mean, can you guys name any Call of Duty clone that has been good?
Not really.
Nope. Not really.
I mean, I think the only game that I'm looking forward to next year is probably Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm looking at that. I'm looking forward for it.
Now, are you okay with it coming out the same year as new consoles?
I mean, It's gonna come before it for sure.
Yeah, but that's only like a couple of months.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like a very odd time frame to release a really big title like Grand Theft Auto 5. So I don't know. Have you guys ever like seen the videos and screenshots of like the next gen engines, like the Unreal 4 engine?
No, I barely heard of the new Unreal 4.
Yeah, cause I mean I've seen the videos of those engines, and they look amazing compared to what we have nowadays.
I'm gonna look that up.
So, I mean, the next generation is like right around the corner, and it's gonna be good.
I like how we are living in this time where technology is having a major impact in human life.
Exactly. I mean, before everybody owned a desktop, but nobody really used the internet. Now everybody's connected to the internet all the time, and it really influences everything, because now you could get videos of the crazy cop beating down an innocent person, and people actually get in trouble for doing that instead of getting away with it. And I mean, just look at what happened with the Middle East, where all these different countries were able to leave their oppressive governments because of the fact that they had technology.
Yep.
So it's a very interesting time. But how do you guys feel about the fact that you have all this information about yourself on the internet?
I mean, if you're not stupid about it, I mean, it's really not that big of a bad thing.
Yeah, but I've seen like all these stories of these companies that pretty much are able to like mine through all this data and like get a lot of personal information out of people. Like they could tell from everything that you've posted on like Facebook or Twitter. They could pretty much tell like your personality. So are you guys like fine with that? Like having everything really personal?
I mean, I don't see how people's life gets affected by it.
Well, it kind of gives you like this feeling that you're pretty much just money to all these companies. I mean, Facebook gets their money by pretty much selling your information.
Yeah,
to
but
companies.
you gotta see that it's a free service. So I mean, they have to make money somehow.
Yeah, but they don't make it really clear that they're gonna be pretty much selling your information. That's something that I really never really liked, because they really don't tell you where any of your information is going. And I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but there's been this really big story that I read about Facebook. One thing that they've been doing is actually been selling like your likes on stuff. So what they would do is companies could pay for people to like their pages. So what Facebook will do is like just automatically make you like a page of something.
I don't like that.
I mean, I saw some examples of like people that were very anti big corporations and everything liking pages for like Walmart and stuff, and their friends are confused by that, and well, they're pretty much saying that they didn't like this and it automatically happened. So even dead people that have died, like randomly it'll show up in people's feed that they liked some random company or brand.
When Chick-fil-A had went out talking about how they're against gays and stuff, they actually the company had allegedly made a fake account of like this girl and added a bunch of random people to make it look like it was a real account and everything, put a bunch of posts and stuff to make it look like it was actually active, and went over and liked the page and was commenting back in Chick-fil-A up saying, hey, it's okay, they can speak their word, they can do what they want, and everybody hated Chick-fil-A for doing that.
I mean, that's another thing about companies.
I don't know. It seems to me like there should be a limit to the amount of stuff that you could actually post about yourself on the internet.
I mean, that's why there's like That's why you have to agree to things. But I mean, no one really reads
No
anything.
one reads those. Like, no one.
I mean,
reads
there's
that.
people that are paid to do that.
I mean, you have to be like a lawyer to pretty much actually give a shit about what it says in that.
Okay, quick question. What are y'all's favorite colors?
Mine's red.
Green.
Like by itself, I mean by itself it's red.
Yeah, still green. So yeah. All right. So you guys have heard about Google Fiber, right?
Yep.
Know a little bit about it.
That thing is amazingly fast. I can't wait.
Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely do you guys think that it'll get to Texas in the next 10 years?
Oh, I'm sure no, well, I mean,
In 10 years, yeah, I should get over here.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be here by then.
Probably be like in Dallas or Austin.
I mean,
Now-
well, who knows? In 10 years, you might be in California. You never know.
Okay, now,
I mean, isn't it in Kansas City right now?
Yeah, it's in Kansas City.
yeah,
And that where the CIA is?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
But how much do you, just give me a rough estimate of what you guys think it'll cost Google to just get Google Fiber to half of the people in the United States?
Ooh, I don't know.
I mean, if they impress enough of people, I'm pretty sure.
Just give me like what you think it is, because I know the actual number and I just want to see how much you guys think it'll
have
cost.
no
What do you
idea.
mean?
All right, to get Google Fiber to half of the residencies in the entire country, how much money do you think it's gonna cost Google to install all of the fiber?
Probably $500,000. I mean, billion.
Nope.
Lately.
It's actually less than that.
Oh, that's
2,500,000.
It is actually 135 billion.
I mean,
So it's not really that much money. I think yeah, Apple pretty much could pay off all of the like for the entire country to have it, which of course they're not gonna do. But you know, one company can do this on their own. Now Google isn't exactly that rich, but you know, they still have money.
wait, how much was it? 100 and what?
135 billion.
Billion?
Yes,
Billion.
billion.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's because fiber is really expensive.
Yeah, it's not that much.
How much do you think it? How much is it?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, let's say if you live in Kansas City, do people have access to it?
Yeah.
How much do they pay?
Well, there's two tiers. There's the free tier, and then there's the paid. So the free one, your speeds are gonna be like, I think it was 5 megabits,
Mm-hmm.
and it's free, but you have to pay the $300 installation fee.
Wait, 5 megabits?
Yeah,
That's slow.
but it's free.
Oh.
Then you go with the paid service, which is $70 a month, and you get 1 gigabit. So
Damn.
yeah. And then there's the premium one, which comes with the gigabit internet and the Google TV service
That is amazing.
for 120. And
I mean,
and for the paid ones, for the monthly ones, you don't have to pay the installation fee.
I mean, how much do you pay for Comcast internet?
Like $70.
Exactly. I mean, it's
And I'm not even getting half of that speed.
I mean,
so-
well, okay. Well, I mean, me and you get basically the same speeds.
yeah,
We get up to what, 25
20
megabits?
to 25, pretty much, depending.
Yeah, depends.
But yeah, I mean, all these big cable and internet companies have had a monopoly on internet for a really long time because of the fact that, I mean, tell me right now, who are the two best companies in our area
For Like-
internet?
internet, I mean, I'm pretty sure the major ones are Comcast and AT&T.
Exactly. Now, AT&T service is awful in this area.
That's so random.
But AT&T service in this area is awful compared to Comcast, because Comcast and AT&T pretty much have a deal where AT&T won't make a big push here, and Comcast, gets to have their service here, while in another area AT&T gets to be dominant. So all these different companies have it set up so that they split up the country, so that there's no competition really, which is why we end up paying a lot more money than other countries do for internet for a lot slower speeds. And well, what Google's doing here is it's pretty much challenging all these big companies, and it's gonna force them to have to upgrade their internet, or else they're pretty much gonna end up losing all their customers to Google.
I mean, if it was in my area, I'm pretty sure I would get it instead of Comcast. Unless Comcast, I'm pretty sure they would, try to upgrade their service.
At this point, Comcast's fastest internet is only 105 megabits.
Down?
Yeah, and that's like $200 a month.
Damn.
Mm.
Damn.
I don't even think that's available in our area though. So.
Damn. I would not pay that much.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, but in the future, how many? Do you think people are gonna want? God damn it! Do you think people are gonna have internet? Cable service as much as they do now?
Definitely not. They're gonna have to change the way that cable works.
Exactly. I'm interested in how TV is gonna turn out in the future.
Yeah, because everybody is on the internet now. Who really sits on the couch and watches TV? People watch Netflix. Your grandma's not gonna be alive for very long.
Oh, you don't know that.
That's the sad truth right there. All right.
Dude, I honestly, all truth, I do not want to die. I want to see how humanity can take.
I want to live forever.
Me too.
Oh,
I would.
Edwin,
I
your
would.
dream for
But
immortality.
Yes.
I would. I believe in God, and I don't know. I feel
Hallelujah.
weird saying that. I don't know. I just feel. I don't know. I think it. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure.
I'm interested in what humanity's gonna do.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't. I want to keep on living forever, just to see how far we could take.
Exactly. I honestly think that humans are gonna do some crazy stuff in the future. Stuff that we couldn't even imagine. We're gonna start colonizing entire solar systems. So it's only a matter of time. So I really would like to see all that, but I guess it's all the TV and everything. Oh look, I just got a tweet from the Rogue Man. Anyways, oh, that's a penis. Yeah, that's a penis. Well, okay then. Anyways, yeah, Google Fiber seems pretty amazing. So, do you guys want to keep talking about tech, or do we want to switch it out to something else?
We've been going out for a while. What do you want to talk about now?
Anything interesting? Rogue Man, you haven't come up with a topic, so why not? You got something?
Are y'all looking forward to getting out of school in 2 years?
Oh, graduation.
I'm a little scared, actually.
I want to graduate just to end the chapter of my life where I'm going to school every single day.
Yeah, but you're gonna start the next chapter of your
life.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start going to college.
Every day you're gonna be going to, school and everything.
I'm
and
going
then
to
you're
school.
Have to have a job.
We're probably gonna be supporting families.
Shit, I could barely support myself. I can tell you that. Much.
My life plan, what I dream of my life being is that me and my wife, we have our own jobs.
Poor husband.
We don't judge. We don't judge here.
Faggot! If we want... Okay. The way, when I get married, how I want my household to be is that me and my wife are working. What? What? And we can move on forward together and not just me working for the whole family.
So you want her to have a job.
Yeah, if you could work, if you both can work, that brings more money into the household,
exactly.
Which means that you move forward faster.
Yeah, dollar bills, y'all.
There you go. And you could treat yourself to something nice, if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
All I want for my birthday is a big booty. Oh.
Okay.
Not black though. Low ratio though. Unless she's a yellow bone.
I mean, I know for a fact that my marijuana business is gonna boom.
Whoa.
You're gonna have a marijuana
Whoa.
business?
Of course I
You
am.
Guatemalan? No.
Of course.
Where do you see yourself in 10 to 20 years?
I don't know where I see
Oh,
myself
that's
in the
a
next
large
7
gap.
days. All right.
God.
I mean, that's
It's scary thinking about your future.
Exactly. That's why I don't like to think about it, because I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my life. Like, it's a weird thought. So yeah, I'm kind of terrified of.
I know what I'm doing in life,
graduate.
and I'm perfectly happy.
Are you
I
really
don't need
gonna
to
join
know
the
about your
army? Or
prostitution.
Marines?
United States Marine Corps.
God. Calm down, Hurt Locker. No, wait.
It's Army.
That was
I
a good
know.
movie though. That was a
Dude,
good movie.
I need to finish it. I haven't watched all of it.
How do you not finish movies? Like, I can't.
I mean, it was on
finish movies.
FX, and then I haven't. I mean, it was like oh my God, this is my mom.
So, I guess we can call it a night, guys. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're just gonna chill and probably play some games, watch some movies.
Have gay sex.
Yeah. Shut up. It's supposed to be a Oh, dude, can we get on Chair Roulette? I want to get on Chair Roulette.
Hell yeah! I have a webcam and everything.
Oh my God, we have next podcast, guys. We'll tell you about that story that happened. That
Oh yeah.
that
No,
was.
Don't.
Oh my God,
Just
that
don't.
was. It was okay. Hint. It was an amazing time on Chair Roulette for me and as the no homo shit. It's hilarious. We'll tell you next
There
time.
was some homo shit, but whatever.
Nah,
Alright, guys. Well, we'll see you next time. And from everybody at GamerWhores,
Fuck you.